In today's episode of Raging Ruby.
Oh, this might be the Mega. It is the Mega. And Goggles. We got a Mega coming up. It's probably Salamence, right? Latino! Oh no, he's got snow warning. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. But guys, the Distortion episode in Pokemon Raging Ruby. If you guys are excited, show some love. Hit that like button down below. And of course, big shouts to all the Plus members who have been holding it down throughout this series. It's been some time since I last saw you, but you look stronger somehow. I'm legitimately the champion, Dad. Like, thanks for the tickets that you and your mom can't go to, or me and my mom can't go to. Like, I mean, listen, Dad, you haven't been there for any of my events. You know what I'm saying? Like, where were you all those gym battles, and you know, where were you when I faced Steven? But that's fine, no problems or anything. And tomorrow, the awaited Star Show will finally begin. We've got all the latest news and updates. Well, and just like that, look at this aDrive. That's the meteor shower we're going to. The Leonid Meteor Shower returns to illuminate Hoenn's night sky. The Star Show held at Moss Deep Space Center will provide the best view of the shooting stars from the center's lofty viewing deck. We hope you'll have a chance to join. It sounds lovely, the Leonids. I remember seeing them a little over 2 years ago when they passed by. You should march over and invite that neighborhood girl. You've got 2 tickets. Why not take her along? Oh, hello Zinnia, stalking outside my house. Are we in sync or what? You know, I was just thinking about you. It's great to meet you. It's our first real meeting, right? That's right, of course. The name's Zinnia, and you? Well, I know all about you. You're aDrive, of course. You're the new Pokemon League champion, and you're one of those special few who use Mega Evolution to get even closer to their Pokemon now, aren't you? Oh, I know. I'll leave it alone. Look, I'm stopping. But it is a nice place, isn't it, Little Root Town? And everyone living here is just so nice, too, like that neighbor of yours. I didn't mean to go on like that. We should keep our first meeting short and sweet, don't you think? Until next time, then. Bye-bye. And she's gonna book it, not even gonna tell me who she is, like nothing. Not even ask me how I'm doing. Just barge on out of there. Oh, hey, May. May, are you okay? What should you do? It's not that big of a deal. She just knocked me down a bit. Wait, Zinnia's out here bullying May? You're all right, that's a relief. It happened so fast I couldn't do a thing. Some strange woman came in my window upstairs. She took my keystone from me. I tried to fight her over my team, but she was really strong and I didn't stand a chance. I think I heard her muttering under her breath as she left, something like Petalburg's next. She straight up took the keystone. I'm gonna be real, I actually don't know if that's what happened the first time around. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys, I actually don't know. Like, if that's a Raging Ruby thing, or like, that always happens. But let's go to Petalburg. I know I could fly there, but there's something about just making this journey when you've beaten the game, you know? Oh, there she is. Tedious, bothersome child, you should be quiet and just give me the keystone. I'm telling you, I don't have it. I already know that you can use Mega Evolution, or even listening to you, I've been telling you. You, nice timing. I'll be taking yours first. Give me the keystone. Wait, is this Zinnia or is this Courtney again? Oh, Courtney's back. Wait, why are you back? She just busts out of, I'm so confused. What happened? Level 77, jeez. All right, I mean, I'm the water one, but I can still Mega and just hit him with a weather ball. It's gonna do a lot. I'm so confused. So Courtney's out here bossing people around for Mega Stones. So wait, was it Zinnia outside my house? I'm so confused. I'm very confused. I'm gonna just weather ball this Skarmory and hopefully it's gonna start to make sense to me. Okay, I did a lot to him. He's gonna Steel Wing me, but it's not gonna matter. I can just weather ball again, or I'll probably just Ice Beam in case they heal. Yep, Ice Beam's gonna get the KO here, perfect. One down, the homie Goggles, doing Goggles-like things as a little tiny raindrop, baby. All right, what do you got next? A Mightyena. We know this thing is ground and fairy, so we just weather ball this as well. He has Energy Ball though. Why did I always forget that he has Energy Ball, but we eat that because Goggles is a beast, but he's got water absorbed. Okay, so he's ground and fairy, we determined. I just Ice Beam it then. He Energy Balls me again. I don't know why I decided staying in was the best play, but I did. I will Ice Beam and do, you know, 30%, 40%. No freeze. All right, I gotta take an Energy Ball with something. Kind of like Splinter coming in. The boy? The boy himself? Young Rabbit? I mean, Young Rat? Not a rabbit. You can take an energy ball to the face, no problem. Eat that up. That's like breakfast. It gets a Spadef drop. I'm gonna ball out and stay in though. I'm leaf blading. I feel confident. Takedown dodged. Straight dodge, dude. Let's go. Special defense is dropped right now, so we do have to be careful on whatever our next decision is. Splinter hanging in there though. We got Charizard. Yeah, she brought her Charizard back. I mean, Prince is probably the play. Goggles does change the weather if I heal it. Prince is probably the play, because I can go Prince, take a presumable fire move, and then Rock Tomb, turn into a rock type, and then bop it. Oh, he straight up misses an Inferno. So I just Rock Tomb then. 50% accurate Inferno, didn't Mega. Charizard's gone. I'll take it. Maybe she's got a different Mega this time, or maybe she's stealing Mega Stones, hers is gone, I don't know. This crazy Wigglytuff, this is a... It's Drizzle was its other ability, bro? Oh man, I had the Moody one, and we could have had Drizzle. We could have had all the weather. Okay. So we know this is pure water now, so we're just gonna go Splinter again. And we could just hit this thing with a nice Leaf Blade. At least I don't have to worry about Moody, you know? Hydro Cannon. In rain. Very little damage. Honestly, do I Swords Dance Leaf Blade right now? I do. Clink clank those swords together, young rat. And Leaf Blade. Should one shot. In before Sap Sipper, Drizzle, combination. Alright. Not too shabby. And what else we got? Nimbus to 81. And Starmie. Kinda wanna just stay in. Hydro Pump misses, aka Splinter straight dodging. Can we talk about how Splinter dodged a takedown and dodged a whatever that was? And Tyranitar. This is the ice type Tyranitar. We've seen it with Moody. I think I'm just gonna go Prince and throw rocks at it again. That was what we did last time I faced this thing. Oh, this might be the Mega. It is the Mega. That's why the Charizard wasn't Mega. Jeez, dude. Look at this thing. Thing's wicked. Terravolt. Thrash. Yeesh, that thing's strong, dude. Well, at least I know he's stuck on Thrash, and I can resist it if I go for Rock Tomb, or I can honestly, I could also Shadow Ball and turn into a normal type, and then he can't even touch me. Kind of feels spicy. I like the Rock Tomb play though. He's faster, so I guess it was what it was. That's so much damage. Why is that so much damage? Is he normal? I was under the impression he was ice type. I mean, I wanna like predict, but it feels dumb. I'm just gonna go Acidon and just like destroy his soul. This thing looks so sick though. That T-Tar looks so sick. Actually so cool looking. Boom. There it is. All right, I'm sorry, we just destroyed Dad's gym here in Petalburg. Like Acidon rolled up and just destroyed the gym. He's gonna Thrash again, huh? That's a strong Pokemon, dude. Like, that does so much damage. All right, I'm Scorching Blades. This should just one-shot. In Sun. Goodbye. That thing was sick, though. That thing was so cool. All right, the boy Acidon got to 77. You'll love to see it. Tang grew to 76. And Courtney goes down. All right. Huh, Nero is meddling. If that's how it is at Meteor Falls, the leader's keystone. Wait, so I go to Meteor Falls now? The strange woman suddenly attacked me, demanding that I hand over my keystone. The truth is that I couldn't give it to her even though if I wanted. My keystone's gone. I left it in the house. When I went out, it just disappeared. What in the world is going on? If someone like that ever shows up again, I've got to protect my mom and dad. You be careful too, aDrive. All right, I guess we're going to the falls now. Hello, is that you, aDrive? It's me, Steven. I imagine you must be quite shocked. This is a communication mode that Devin is currently developing. It calls installed on every PokeNav Plus. It's like Facebook spying on you, you know? I thought I would only use it if I needed to contact you urgently. I need you to come to the Devon Core in Rustboro. There's something I need to talk to you about. All right, you know where we're headed. aDrive, I'm sorry about summoning you so suddenly. It's well known how my intuition turns out to be right, but I never imagined we'd be meeting again this soon. It's not happy news that brings us together. This isn't something we want to discuss in public, so let's continue inside. Dad, aDrive's here. Welcome, welcome. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? I suppose I'm just getting old. I seem to forget details just as soon as I've learned them. Ahem, I don't know what to say. What a hasty, impatient one you are. What are we to do with such an impatient one for our Pokemon League champion? Oh, is that so? So you're the new champion, aDrive. I guess we'll never break you of that impatience after all, Steven. Dad. I know. Can't you just take a joke? Now then, aDrive, I'm afraid I'm planning to start on a rather long and heavy topic. Are you ready to take it all in? All right, strap in, here we go. 3,000 years ago to the days when the story first began. There was a great war at the time in a region far from here. It was brought to an end by a weapon created by one man. And what energy source could power such a dreadful weapon? Do you know? It ran on the life energy of Pokemon, the energy that can be gained by the sacrifice of so many Pokemon. There are surely many people who would call that reprehensible. My grandfather, the president of Devon before me, said this. Couldn't we use the energy to improve the lives of people in Pokemon? And so he developed our greatest creation here at the Devon Corporation, Infinity Energy. Thanks to Infinity Energy, Devon was able to become the top industries in Hoenn and developed into the giant you see today. You may be surprised to learn that the Devon parts you once recovered for us were in fact parts of a motor that would make it possible to power a submarine using infinite energy. It was not long before we began to expand our attempts to further human development. Next, we moved to exploring space. The rockets launched from the Moss Deep Space Center using our Infinity Energy. They are the true results of our dreams, our passion, and our technology. But never did we imagine that they could end up as our best hope for saving the world. My preamble has been quite long, but we arrive at last at the real issue. That is overwhelming catastrophe which now approaches us. A huge asteroid more than 6 miles in diameter is currently on track to collide with our planet. We've been working together with the Moss Deep Space Center, which was first to recognize this danger. We're devising countermeasures that would use our rockets, but in order for those plans to succeed, we need a meteorite shard. So that's it. You want him to go and get that shard for you. That's my boy, all right? I knew you'd understand at once. It was hardly a deduction worthy of praise. I want you to make your way to the Granite Cave near Dewford. According to our surveys, you should be able to find the meteorite shards that we need there. And you, Steven, I want you to head for the Space Center at once to start the preparations, using that link cable that I gave you. The link cable, so it's to be a warp system, I understand. But Granite Cave, the floor where we first met, the floor with the ancient wall paintings. It's true that there were shards above the meteorite scattered about there. It looks as though it's decided then. aDrive, I'll head for the Space Center in Moss Deep. I'll contact you at once. It will end up with a one-sided message like I sent you, I'm afraid. Steven, you'd be careful. I'll be counting on you as Institute Admin to take care of this for me. If you forget just what you need to do, come talk to me again. Assuming I remember as well. Alright, headed to the Granite Cave we go. Ah, Zinnia lurks. It seems like it's true. It really is like the wall painting there. This one shows Ultra Evolution, while that one shows Mega Evolution. I guess that proves it once and for all. Our great ancestors once lived here too. The ancestors who's passed down through me and the knowledge of how to protect the world. How to avert the eldritch threat that will appear from space, as long was foretold. From a place higher than even the heavens. What is it, Aster? Oh. Her theme is such a good one. We do seem to mean an awful lot, aDrive. Are you also interested in this old painting? Or are you here for one of the meteorite shards that can serve as a source of power for the legendary Pokemon that lives in the heavens above? Either way, you know I adore you. That's it, I can't help it, I have to battle you. I'll play nice though, and ask first, you're ready to battle me, right? That's my boy, now let's do it. Give me a taste of everything you and your Pokemon have to offer. All right, it's game time. 5 Pokemon for Zinnia. Just gonna kick things off with a Golem. Yeah, there it is. So we know this is like a Fairy Golem, but I think it's Fairy Rock still, so we just Mega and then Weather Ball it probably. Level 78. I can also Grass Knot it if I don't want a Mega. I kind of like that play. Let's Grass Knot it without the Mega. I guess Hammer Arm would be annoying. It's Rocky Helmet. Hammer Arm misses. Let's get it, dude. Straight dodging. Let's go. I'll take another Rocky Helmet chip for that. You know, all you gotta do is just dip, duck, dodge, dive, and dodge. You know what I'm saying? Someone throws a, you know, a hammer at you. You can dodge a hammer, you can dodge a hammer arm. Here comes Drifblim. Pretty sure. I mean, what really is Drifloon doing? Like, what is it doing? Kind of just want to Ice Beam it. I mean, I eliminate one of its attacks. Like, it can't use a Ghost move on me, so I'll just Ice Beam. Does about half. Freeze it. Explosion! No! That's it! Goggles! Goggles just said, thank you so much for serving me Fruit Loops for breakfast with almond milk. I'm eating it up. Staraptor. All right, we're not eating that up. We're not eating up Staraptor. All right, let's see here. I mean, listen, we just go tank. Now, I know I said it's not a Nuzlocke anymore because obviously, like, a couple of the Pokemon on our team have fainted, and we beat the Elite Four. I'm still gonna play it kind of the same, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna, like, let things go down and let them go down. I'll be strategic, you know what I mean? Like, we'll still play it out because that's what's fun, you know? I'll be real, there's a part of me that doesn't want to train up a bunch of new Pokemon right now. I spent a lot of time grinding with my friends. We did a lot of grinding in this game to get our levels up, so. Although, you know what? There was that guy that sold rare candies. We could buy rare candies. I don't know how much I can buy, though. I would imagine a good amount, because we have probably a good amount of money, but I think they were expensive. Anyway, Steel Wing comes off. I think I live another one. Right? Like, we determined that we live another one, so I'm just gonna Roost. I think. He did 2 to me, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Not even a concern. And he knocks himself out, so I get the free Roost. Very scary Pokemon, though. Big damage. Big damage. I thought I was about to get another bird knocking me out there. All right, here comes an Arcanine. Intimidate. What a cool Pokemon Arcanine is. Yeah, I mean, listen, you got a couple options here. I kind of like Nimbus coming in. You got to predict the fire move, right? You know, I feel like I don't use Nimbus a ton. Let's go Nimbus. Let's go Nimbus, and then let's go for like an Earth Power. I might have just like kind of gave him like an even stronger attack right now, though. Like, he's gonna Fire Fang me. I feel like even in so, like, we're good. We're good. All right, we're gonna Mega, and then we're gonna Earth Power. Because now I'm gonna Resist. I feel like I haven't used this Nimbus too much. You know? It's a little sketchy to switch in. He's actually faster. Fire Fang's now resisted, though. And I have Mega stats, so we eat that up pretty good. I'm curious if I KO here. I don't think I will. Oh, we do. Well, how'd he do? I'll take it. I didn't think I was gonna KO. And then the really useless Moxie, which is just sad. Sad times. 82 is a nice level, though. And Goggles. We got a Mega coming up. It's probably Salamence, right? Latilo! Oh, no. Hey, he's got Snow Warning. I mean... Level 80, bro. It's just crazy. I mean, I know I'm level 82, but it's just crazy. All right, we got Latilo. My Lativer got wrecked, so we don't have it anymore, but this is Latilo. And I'm gonna, you know, Ultrio Evolution, my boy Astodon. Coming out, ready to drop some fiery blades on some Latilos. Ever Summer, you thought it was snowing, it's not. You can Blizzard all you want, you're gonna miss. Oh, he's gonna activate on the Mega Anklet, I forgot. He's gonna be Dragon now. Probably Dragon Fairy or Dragon Ice or something. He's gonna Zen Headbutt. That probably doesn't do much. All right, listen, I don't know what this thing's gonna do. I feel like I Scorching Blades, though. Zen Headbutt again. Don't you flinch me. Don't do it. Crit. Let's see if this is super effective, neutral, or what. Yeah, he's Dragon type. All right, well, now I know he's Dragon type, at least. I mean, we can Power Whip it. Even though I know he's Dragon type. It might do a lot. Yeah, it's really not doing a whole lot. Okay, so he wants to Zen Headbutt me, huh? I mean, I guess I just Scorching Blade one more time and then switch. Because, like, I'm 206. He's going to knock me to what? 143. He's going to flinch me. He's going to hacks me out. This thing with its Zen Headbutts over here. We're gonna get flinched twice. All right, fine. Fine, we can play this game. Two can play this game. You want to Zen headbutt me? I'm gonna Rocky Helmet you. Yeah, you're gonna get Rocky Helmet. And it's gonna do pitiful damage. But I'm definitely switching now because you know he's not gonna Zen headbutt again. So let's go Prince. I feel like he had snow warning, so I gotta feel like he's gonna have ice moves, but Dragon Pulse. But I'm a fairy. I totally forgot. What a Shadow Ball. Feels good. Zen headbutt. So this guy's very fast, very quick. All right, he gets a crit. I'm gonna turn into a ghost type. This is a beautiful thing. And it almost knocks him out. So he's psychic. Presumably Psychic Dragon is what we're determining. I don't know. Good job, Prince. You got this. You got this. I don't know what type that thing is when it Mega Evolved, but we beat it. Good job. Good job, squad. That's it. That was just what I was looking for. Real nice, aDrive. I really felt that one. That settles it. You get this meteorite shard as a reward. Oh, it's glowing in my backpack. The glittering meteorite that you've got there, it's sure giving off some vibes. I'd keep a tight hold on it if I were you, along with the shard I just gave you. Hey, the actions that you're taking now, are they based on the ideals you cling to, or are they based on actual truths? Do you have any idea just how much trouble we're in? That's a thing to say, while your little Whismer waddles on. All right, what's the next stop? Where are you guys going? aDrive, were you able to get the meteorite shard? If you're able to secure it, can you head back to the Moss Deep Space Center? Mr. Steven Stoll told me that he was expecting you. This way, please. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you. Ah, thank you for coming. You brought the meteorite shard with you. Well done. I was surprised to learn that you knew the professor. You really do seem to make connections everywhere you go. Now then, Professor, could I ask you to explain more about the current plan? Please come this way. I imagine that you've heard some of the situation from President Stone already. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket, combined with the life energy of humans found in Keystones. We'll start off by artificially replicating the massive energy that is triggered at the time of Mega Evolution. We'll fire the energy produced from our rocket into space and create a warp hole. By creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteorite, we hope to be able to transport it somewhere far away from here. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists, has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices. I think you know what I mean. Those panels that you spin about and warp to another spot, I imagine you've stepped on a few and such. An audacious plan, and using such technology you would. May I ask where the asteroid will be warped to? Well, we're not entirely sure, but we do have a device that links the warp holes. We've named it the link cable, but there's no need to worry. Based on our theory, we can at least guarantee that we'll be sending it away from our own planet. However, we realize that we need much more energy than originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but with one more meteorite shard. And Zinnia's back. Nice, so this is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. Pretty impressive, huh? Excuse me, young lady, you can't just let yourself in here. What's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Who are you? You're no sightseer. Oh my, do we seem to keep running into each other? You're a busy boy, aDrive. Who are you and what are you doing here? Me? I'm Zinnia, just your regular old tourist, nothing more. Dreaming of taking a little trip to space, eh? Oh, I see, so this is what has come of human technology and of hope and blood and sweat and tears and, well, the list gets kind of boring and long, but it contains everything, huh? I know all about it, about just what kind of energy you're using to fuel this rocket thing. The abominable technology humanity first thought of 3,000 years ago. So you're once again planning to claim that this is best for humanity, or what's best for the whole world. It's a snap of your fingers to repeat the sins of the past. Worse if I hear what's true. This time you're about to commit an error more abominable than ever. Tell me, would you rather we sit, wringing our hands, waiting for that meteorite to strike us? What's up with that? You're a pretty simple guy for a former Pokemon League champion. Then I guess I'll hang my hopes on what our current champion will have to say. So how about it, aDrive? Do you think you have a better idea? I've got nothing. Really too bad. I guess I was expecting more than I should have from you, but that's pretty normal. Look, I'm not here to criticize the way you guys are looking at this, but I want to be sure you thought this well and good. You know, there are necessary sacrifices and there are unnecessary sacrifices. What a disappointment. This is the best you could do with all your knowledge and technology? Instead of trying to make something out of nothing, you'd rather repeat the mistakes of the past straight up? No, you're gonna add new mistakes on top. That really takes the cake. You guys need some imagination. Oops, but you were in the middle of a conversation or something, right? Sorry about that. I guess we'll just let ourselves out then. Come on, Aster. Who was that woman? And the way she spoke to us, it's almost as if she came here for some kind of confirmation. And I feel as if I should know her from somewhere. Professor, forgive me. I believe you were trying to tell us something before the woman interrupted us. In order to complete the warp hole, we would need another meteorite shard, an extremely pure one. Then we should head to Granite Cave once again? No, that kind of meteorite shard we need can only be found at Meteor Falls. Meteor Falls? Well, perhaps we'll learn something there. I'll head to Meteor Falls at once. Follow as soon as you're ready. I feel we might discover even more than a meteorite shard there. aDrive, we have the meteorite shard, and I have come to understand many things as I suspected might happen. Allow me to introduce you. This honorable lady before you is a descendant of the ancient Astronids. Yes, I am one of the Astronid people, one of the ancient folk tasked with passing down the knowledge of this world's fate and the great lore of the Lord SPIRAYZA, who is the beginning of all. Since times long ago, Hoenn has repeatedly suffered great disasters. At times, the destruction took form of a huge meteoroid, which would fall upon our land in distant space. At other times, the ultra evolutions of our own super ancient Pokemon brought us to the brink of destruction. Each time, Lord SPIRAYZA has saved us from doom. The chosen Lorekeeper standing before a stone that shone with rainbow light offered up a wish to the Great One, and Lord SPIRAYZA's body was suffused with brilliant light and transformed. In its transformed state, SPIRAYZA's power was more devastating than ever before, overcoming even the super ancient Pokemon with all their ultimate power. A rainbow-colored stone, an invocation from the Lorekeeper, and in SPIRAYZA unlike any ever seen. It does resemble what we know the process of Mega Evolution. Yes, it does indeed. A Pokemon, a person, a stone of power, the bonds that tie them all together. The transformation of the Pokemon that occurs as a result of this phenomenon was called Mega Evolution by later peoples. So the mechanism for Mega Evolution was discovered as a result of the first meeting between humanity and SPIRAYZA. But I have one last question, the Lorekeeper you spoke of. The Lorekeeper is the one who has inherited the knowledge and power to summon Lord of SPIRAYZA when disaster imperils this world. The true Lorekeeper of the current generation is the one called Zinnia, the disaster that now approaches our planet as it has twice before. Zinnia has been trying for some time to avert it in her own way. To draw Lord SPIRAYZA to our sphere, she joined a certain organization that sought to revive the super ancient Pokemon. She taught them the secrets needed to bring back these threats and summon the Great Dragon itself, the word for Keystones. So it was true, as I suspected, the woman who appeared at the Space Center was one of the Astronids, but I never dreamed she would be involved in the attempted revival of the super ancient Pokemon. In full knowledge of the power they held, fully understanding the terrible changes that would wreak upon our world, still, she helped bring that solution about. Did she give a thought to the many people in Pokemon whose lives would be put at great risk by her actions? Could she accept the inevitable sacrifice of so many lives in order to protect the planet from the coming meteoroid? She will do whatever it takes to stop this calamity. The meteorite is the one threatening our planet. It's not an ordinary one. It's known as the Void Comet. The creature it contains is not of this world. It was awakened by the energy released during Ultra Evolution. Now it seeks to devour not just our planet, but any that it may come across. Countless worlds, countless people. If it gets its way, all that exists, is it not our responsibility to destroy it? I do not know exactly what you plan to do, but do you believe that you are not sacrificing anything for your own protection? Zinnia will follow her convictions until the very end, even knowing the sacrifices that they will require, even if the sacrificial blade is leveled at her own heart. Huh, is that right? I understand. Thank you for everything. What is this? The vague sense of apprehension, and my intuition has often proven true. I'm going back to Rustboro first. I have to get back to Devon. The Void Comet. That silver-haired dreamboat said he was headed back to Rustboro. I think it's a good spot for us to wrap up on Raging Ruby, and I anticipate our next episode to be our final episode. So get excited for that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.